everybody, this is I'm back from shopping, and quite frankly I've been thinking about it for days if not weeks, but the cost of food and how it's increased is if you haven't felt the impact of the cost of food price rises, then you probably are an alien on another planet. I think everybody, rich and poor, probably have felt it. Although the rich, let's face it, aren't suffering as much as the poor. I've written a list because I was really curious. And I'll tell you why, digressing slightly, I shop at Lidl because it's geographically close, but I also shop at it because it has an app that holds digital receipts, which is really useful for me when I'm doing my cost breakdown. I can double check, etc., and all that kind of stuff. But it also gives the history. So for instance, just for this beef mince here, because I'm unloading my shopping, that's the 25% fat, etc. It cost today £2.45. That's the 22nd of May 2023. Yeah. And then when I mention the receipt, it will kind of pop up here as a little window. But on the 9th of May 2022, it cost £1.69, and that's a 44% increase. So I could go on. Let me go on, because I will put the picture of the receipts. So unsmoked bacon rashers, that's like the 10 I get. They're not their thick cut ones. They cost in 24th of April 2022 £1.49. Now they're costing, actually it's gone up, I think. I took a photo because I didn't buy them, because I'm not buying them anymore. I'm buying the cheaper versions, like cooked bacon, but that's gone up. Where are we? I took a photo, so bear with. Oh yeah, here we go. So they were costing, what was it? What did I say? £1.49 a year ago. The receipt has popped up, but now they're £1.99 as we speak. Chicken drum fillets. These used to cost £2.49. They're now £2.99. Receipt will come up on there. Whole chicken medium, I buy extra large now that Valerie has a Sunday dinner, but that used to cost £2.99 a year ago. Receipt will pop up here, and they're now I think they're now £3.99. Yeah, I didn't check that actually, which is a bit annoying, but never mind. Cumberland sausages, May last year, £1.35. They're now £1.79. In fact, that's a 33% increase, and I didn't check them, so this may be, I've noticed that the price rises for lots of things have gone up. Ironically, butter, which used to be £1.48 a year ago, is now £1, after being £1.99 for quite a while, is now £1.89. I did need butter, so I bought that. Maris Piper potatoes, a year ago, they used to be £1.18, and now they're £1.59, so that's a 35% increase. 4-point semi-skim milk used to be £1.25 a year ago. That's now £1.69, although I didn't check that. So if any of you know right now what that price is, let me know in the comments. Extra mature cheese. Now I remember this being £1.79 for absolutely ages. That's 300 grams, Lidl obviously own brand. That was £1.79 for ages, but the last recorded I have a year ago is £1.89. So that's when we started to see the price rises, I suppose. It went up to £1.99 in June last year. It then went up to I remember it being £2.99 briefly, but then it dropped back down to £2.79. But with just it being at £2.79, that's a 47% increase. Oh, I get these eggs. Where are these eggs? I do get these eggs. I can't afford free range. Whatever. So that's just the ones I get. But a year ago, they cost. This is June in 2022. £1.29 for 15 eggs, and they're now costing £1.99. That's a 54% increase. Olive oil. That's a massive increase, and this one. I really try not to buy this anymore, because this used to be, believe it or not, £1.89 October of last year, that was when it was still that price, and it was that price for ages. It's now £3.49, which is an 84% markup. I mean, honestly, do you think the supermarkets are doing this on purpose? I mean, some of it's going to be related to what the events of the world, but it does make you wonder. Like, petrol prices had been criticised, hadn't they, for inflating their prices, and the day after they'd been criticised by some body, I can't remember what that official body was, someone if you know that, because it was in the news literally a few days ago, the prices dropped a bit. And it makes you wonder, these supermarkets taking advantage of the world events to charge us an absolute damn fortune. You know, excuse me my French, but it's hard, isn't it? But, you know, because some things you just have to forgo. You can't afford to buy them anymore. Granulated sugar, which used to be 65p last October, is now £1.09. That's a 67% increase. Frozen fine beans, they're green beans basically. They used to be in June last year 59p, and they're now £1.09, which is another 84% increase. Frozen peas are also quite a large increase. They used to be in April last year 59p, and then they're now 99p. So that's 67% increase. These are the things that I buy. If you've noticed anything in your own shopping that you kind of go, wow, I remember this being this price and now it's this price, you know. Yeah. Cucumbers, for instance, 43 pence. In March last year, it went up to 45 pence in April last year, and now it's at 69p. Although I think it's 79p now. But at 69p, that's a 53% increase. But I'm sure it's 79p now. But I could be wrong. I didn't buy one today. Plain flour, that was 45p back in March last year. Last I looked, it was 69p. I'm not sure if that's gone up because it could have done. I didn't check. Gravy granules is another big one. It used to be 79p for, I think it's this. This is the one I get. This used to be 79p. That's now £1.19, which is a 51% increase. And the beef, did I say beef mince? I can't even remember if I talked about that. But that used to be £1.69 in May last year, and it's now £2.45, which is a 44% increase. I think I didn't talk about that, but if I have repeated myself, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's costly basically. Maybe food was too cheap before the general world crises that started. You know, Ukraine and shortage of delivery, lorry drivers, all those kind of things. Cost of diesel, oil, malarkey, all of those events that have helped contribute to the price rises. But you know, I don't, you know, the supermarkets are all out for a profit and they're making good money, let's face it. I could be wrong, but I think with these, well, for God's sake, it costs a fortune to shop. Even at the cheapest supermarkets, even with that, I would be, you know, those things I've mentioned, if you shop in Asda, what prices do you pay for the sort of similar like? I'd love to know. Anyway, I better unpack this shopping. Thanks for watching. Not a cooking one today, but it is related because it's to do with the cost of food. And being as that my title was budget cooking, which was always meant to be about the cost of food, because I obviously do a cost breakdown at the end of the cooking. I thought it was about time I really wanted to talk about the cost of food and how much it's increased. So thanks everybody for watching, and thanks to everybody that's headed over to my allotment channel. There'll be a vlog tonight for that. So that's called Plot25. I'll put a link in the description. Yeah, and hopefully I'll be growing food that will come and feature on this channel, which will be brilliant. I'd love that, because air fryers and vegetables do a great job, and I'm really looking forward to growing stuff. But I've only had the allotment since January, so you know it's early days, but things are growing. Like for instance, today I planted cauliflowers, and that was great. But you can see more of that in that channel if you want to. No problem if you don't. So thanks again for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll be cooking on that one. Take care. Bye.